I'm Aubrey, and I've been living on a sailboat for almost 8 years. And finally, I think I found my dream boat. It's a pirate ship, a 1977 Formosa 51. My plan is to circumnavigate this boat around the world. This week on Sailing Miss Lone Star, my boat leaves without me. I have some difficult things happening with my family, and I had to ask some friends to move Houdini south so that I didn't get socked in for another cold winter in the north.
It really sucks having to leave now when we're on the precipice of some really cool shit happening.
Hello and welcome back to Sailing Miss Lone Star. For those of you that follow me on The Daily Show, you kind of know what's been going on with me. My videos have been sporadic at best. This video is the close of season 15. So lots of things happened in this season, and in 2022, it's now 2023. Gosh, where do I start? The boat got kind of snowed in for the winter in Anacortes. My father almost died of a heart attack. My son from a complication to do with his kidneys, and we're still working through that. So he wasn't able to come onto the boat for the summer, which made me really sad. Also myself, I've been in the hospital with my punctured lung, and I really had to do some soul searching, which led me to Peru, which led me to plant medicine, ayahuasca, and yeah, there's a lot to talk to you guys about, and I'm really looking forward to doing that in this next season. Some dear friends of mine that I've sailed with, you guys have met Cameron before, and some of his friends came to help me move the boat without me on it, which was really sad. I was really looking forward to that sail, but you know, as you guys all know and understand, family is super important. So I took some time off and just really spent some time with my family. Yeah, just a lot of really difficult stuff, you guys. A lot of really difficult stuff. Well, where is this handsome and sexy man going?
Home. Home sweet home. Back to Africa. So I'm gonna miss my fluffy child.
Uh-huh.
My captain. And our good old strong girl. So it really sucks having to leave now when we're on the precipice of some really cool shit happening. And anyway, Houdini's in great hands, and Aubrey's gonna do some fantastic shit now. I haven't been home to South Africa for quite a while, so I'm gonna have a hell of a time.
All right, well, you're gonna be missed, and we're gonna see you soon. Mwah!
Farewell.
When I get to LA, I'm going to have to leave without Cyril. He's headed back to South Africa to see his family and to renew his visa. He won't be able to rejoin the boat until I reach Mexico. So before the pirate ship can go offshore, we need to get her set up with some offshore safety gear. So we head over to Daytrex. All right, so is this where all the magic happens?
This is our service department. We're an OEM dealer with Tohatsu, and we're the largest dealer for Highfields in the US. And then we also repack life rafts, we service immersion suits, service life jackets. We do 3 different sizes, so this is the 30-inch, and then we also do a 24 and a 20-inch. So you probably, any cruise ships, container ships, any docks, you'll see these are usually sitting there.
Wow, and you guys make those?
Yeah, all in-house down in Kinder, Louisiana.
Wow. All right, so the most exciting part, I think, is we're gonna find out how these life rafts work and hope we never use it. So let's go check it out. So we've got a boarding ladder on the front.
Correct. We got 4 ballast bags, so 1 on each corner.
Wow.
So in rough seas, that helps stabilize the whole raft. Also comes with a sea anchor to throw overboard. Exterior light. There's also an interior light in there as well that's all battery powered. And if we come inside, you can actually see we add rainwater collection.
Oh, cool.
And then if you're in super rough seas, this hatch actually opens, so if you want to look out or signal a plane with the signal mirror, some of the other stuff.
Okay.
Baby life ring, we call a rescue quad. So if somewhere we go overboard, you can throw this and pull them back in.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very cool.
And then we laid out basically everything that comes in the raft on the table here. So you'll get 2 parachute rockets. These are all commercial grade ones that we distribute. So these come from Icaros in Sweden. 3 hand flares, And so this stuff, like these ones, will actually burn twice as long, go twice as high as something you get off the shelf recreationally.
Okay.
And then the hand flares over the recreational ones, these burn about 20 times as bright, and they'll go for 60 seconds. Then we include seasick pills. There's a baler, and then we also have sponges included in there so you can sop up like water in the corners. So these are made by CM Hammer in Sweden, and what you'll do is the top part of the hydrostatic release, the strap that comes over the cradle, will attach here, and then you have the painter line that comes out of the raft will attach to what we call the wink link, is the red part, and then the green part is secured to the deck with a D-ring.
Okay.
And so what happens is once this gets fully submerged, it's got a little membrane on top that's activated by water pressure. This is all manufactured in Europe. We partner with a company called Duari, who's been doing it for about 50 years out of Spain. And then secondly, we operationally pack every raft in-house.
Okay.
So Steve, who you just met, he actually air tested your raft, filled your cylinder, double checked everything. We packed the hand flares, the parachute rockets, all the water has fresh dates. So when you take this raft, you have the full 3 years. And the great thing is if you service it, as we recommend every 3 years, we'll warranty it for 12.
Very cool. Well, it sounds like we're really set to go offshore now.
Yeah, I think you're good hands.
Okay, after battling all of that Seattle traffic, we're back and we're gonna get to the boat. However, I'm gonna have to wait for some reinforcements to carry this sucker all the way back out there onto the dinghy and up onto the boat. It is 95 pounds without the cradle, so with the cradle it's gonna weigh just about as much as me. So I'm gonna make some phone calls and see who I can get out to help. I just found out my father had a heart attack, and my friends from Texas came to the rescue. This is Cameron boarding the boat. They're going to take her south to Los Angeles, so she's not socked in for another winter. They top the boat up with fuel and head out.
So we are on night watch, first shift, making some coffee. This is day 3. Chris has found the chai tea. Fogs went away. Nice. Let's see. Running. I think it's going to be 20 knots out of the north right now. It's like 15 out of the south. We got these little fishing boats out here. We're 20 miles off the coast of the Columbia River, and there's like a little bitty right over there. You can probably see them. There's a ton of boats over there fishing. Boy, that fog rolled in fast. Alright, well the fog has lifted and we are motor sailing south. We got the head sail and the stay sail reaching in at like 55 degrees upwind. We got fog off to starboard, and it was just clear over here. Nice and sunny, but we're getting engulfed. That looks like we got the start of a rainbow. Look at this monster!
Out of gas looking at whales.
So we were playing Find That Alarm, and Chris, what happened?
Pulled the rag off the top covering the lights, and we've got a water and fuel alarm.
We'll mute that fucking thing so we can go look at what's going on.
Keenan filters are designed to set an alarm off when the fuel filter has clogged, which helps the engine from cutting out from a fouled fuel filter while underway. The water and gunk is then drained from the bottom of the bowl.
So if we check the chart, of course, we are coming into the rocks. So that's prime time for the fuel to mess up. We're headed over here to Crescent City. Alright, we're filling up with fuel and doing an oil change. We already got the vacuum pump on it in the dipstick.
the slowest possible way we could do it, and threw the new oil filter on.
It seems the guys have caught a fish.
Chris, can you show us what you're cooking?
Watching them now, after the fact, precariously barbecue this fish right under my helm, it's amazing that my boat wasn't burned down to the timbers.
It did come out really nice though. Won't lighten it real back up. Day 5, morning. We're 170, 200 miles out of San Fran. We got winds coming off the stern. They're building into sea state. Boat's definitely tossed.
The guys hit some pretty heavy seas, and I can say from experience that the waves always look smaller on camera. We had the Garmin inReach going, and they reached a top speed surfing down the waves at 11 knots.
Sailing under the San Francisco's Golden Gate Bridge.
The Golden Gate Bridge has been on my bucket list for a long time. I had imagined sailing Houdini under myself. It was a little bit hard for me to watch this footage and know that it's going to be a long time before I get all the way back around to the Golden Gate Bridge to take her under myself.
Rick. Alcatraz. Do a loop of the video of the boat while we're here in the place and things and stuff. Day 6. Another flat weather day. We got about, I think, 10 knots on the nose. We are about 40 hours out of Los Angeles. Into day 6, I should say. Got a new spot for the dinghy. Sitting on 2 of the bumpers. Sits much nicer. Fits perfectly in the deck though. Need to adjust the furler on the mainsail, the main head sail. It we furled it in at about 30 knots and it didn't have enough spool on the drum to get it all the way in, so we need to adjust that a little bit.
On day 8, they were brought into Oxnard, California, stepped off the boat, and called me. I was so excited that they were able to bring the boat down to Oxnard, Los Angeles, safely. Thank you so much for your love and support and your help getting her down the coast. This is the last episode of season 15, and I am currently filming season 16, and things are really looking up. So thank you guys for sticking with me. I'm still tinkering around on a boat project here and there, but I have been doing a lot of sailing, and I've had the opportunity to do some solo sailing, and I'm really proud of myself. This is a big boat to be going around by myself. So spoiler alert, I'm doing really good. Hope that doesn't spoil anything for you, but I am I'm doing better now. So it was a really rough time. Thank you guys so much for sticking with me. You guys are amazing. All of my patrons, all of you guys over on Daily Show, thank you so much. And I'm very excited to be back behind and in front of the camera again, making these videos for you in a sunnier place, both emotionally and physically and mentally and spiritually. So I'm doing really well. I hope that you guys are as happy to see season 15 come to a close as I am. And without further ado, let's get to it. It was extremely difficult to see Searle go. We've been sailing together for years, and now I'll be taking the boat either by myself or with new crew from LA down to Mexico.